The main OpenVAS scan management screen provides a welcoming message for users, together with an option on the right to run a default scan on a target system. I've got my Metasploitable system running on 10.0.2.13, so let's do a scan on that. We can see above the welcome text that the scan has been requested, and the scan's now showing 1% progress. This will take a while to run, so we'll come back to this when it's finished. Okay, that took a while, but we've finished running all the tests now, and I can select the link in the reports column to look at the scan results. This opens a new web page showing the summary of 17 high severity issues, 34 medium severity, and 5 low. There's also 74 issues that have been logged. These are not problems as such, but indicate ways in which an adversary could gain information about the system. I'll click on the date in the first column to get the detailed report. I've now got a listing of all the alerts raised, providing a link to the specific alert and then a solution type where a solution exists. In the third column, a severity rating is provided, followed by its rated quality or reliability of detection. The host address is shown, which links to a full analysis of the host, the port relevant to this issue, and a couple of action buttons which allow me to firstly add a note to the issue and secondly to override it as a false alarm. The report entries are prioritized with the most severe alert first. Clicking on the column header will sort the report according to that column content. Clicking again will alternate between ascending and descending order. I'll go back to the severity sort order, and I'll bring the high severity items to the top. I'll look at the details of the second entry, which is called Possible Backdoor Ingress Lock. When I click this, a page is shown describing the issue that's been detected. OpenVAS has detected at a 99% level of confidence that a backdoor has been installed on the system, which is accessible through port 1524. Should we want to look into exactly how this has been detected, there's a link to the Network Vulnerability Test, or MVT, details. I'll go back to the report now. The solution type, when I hover over it, shows that a workaround exists to correct this issue. Other options in this column include solutions which may avoid the problem and vendor fixes. The specifics of this solution isn't provided here and needs further research. I'll add a note to myself to do this. I'll click on the button on the penultimate right-hand column and a notes screen appears. I'll check this for any host, and in the text panel I'll type reminder to self, find the Ingress Lock removal script. I'll then click Create Note. I can now see to the left of the solution type column that there's a note associated with this alert. A little bit further down the report, we can see a green solution type, and if I hover over it, it shows that a vendor fix is available for this problem. At the bottom of the listing on the right are two arrow buttons, one to the next page of the report and the other to the last page of the report. At the top of the report we have the filter panel showing the current sort order. If I click on the down arrow by the word report on the left above that, I get a list of the report types available. We're currently looking at the summary and download, but we can select others. Let's select the applications report. Now we can see the details of the 13 applications that have been identified during this scan. If I click on the fourth entry, PostgreSQL, I can see all reported vulnerabilities against that application. The Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures Code, CVE, is the unique vulnerability identifier assigned by MITRE Corporation for this vulnerability. When we click on a CVE, we get to see the details of the vulnerability. Okay, let's go back. And we'll go back again to the application report. I'll switch back to the summary report and reset the severity. Let's look at what else we can do. Moving to the right of the reports selection, We can see the greyed out arrows for the previous page and first page, the green arrows for next page and last page, and then the help and default filter buttons. To the right of this, we can export this report in a number of formats. The default is PDF, but if I click the drop-down box, I can see that we can export the report in HTML, LaTeX, text, XML, and other formats. I'll export this report in PDF format. The default action to take when exporting a report is to save the file, which I'll take by clicking OK. There are three icons to the right of the filter. The rightmost one is the Unfold icon. If I click on the Unfold filter, I get the filter selection criteria in expanded form. I can modify this report, for instance, only show the high and medium severity items. When I click Apply, the updated report is shown. OK, I'll now click on the right-hand blue button Done to finish reviewing the report. And I'm presented with the report summary page showing both the original, full, and the new filtered report I produced.